The first Meet the Candidates that we've all sat out and outlined our preferences, so thanks for the question.
Yeah, thanks, Jeanette. As you know, in state you can vote just one, and votes do expire. But for a vote to be formal, you have to number all boxes. That's why we put preferences. But we do choose to put it with people that aren't going to ruin the lives of our constituents. And I've got a lot of farming, forestry, fishery, businesses that depend on electricity, and I have an awful, in fact the biggest number, it's not an awful number, it's a huge number of people who have worked hard all their life, are self-funded retirees, or are reliant on their government support through their age pension and their modest investments. Now, we had parties here who are proposing taxes on retirees with already taxed dividends not being eligible for their refunds. We've got taxes on capital gains and investment, more taxes on superannuation proposed, green taxes on the efficiency of cars, so cars will require engines that are much more expensive. So we make those decisions on
There's
that.
no green tax on cars. Why are people allowed to lie in this forum? What's the green tax on a car, mate?
109,
Why are you lying?
109 grams of CO2 per kilometre.
Jesus Christ. Assholes.
But
I hope you're voted out, you bloody liar.
two-party preferred system, the preferences go from the smaller voted candidates up the chain. So my preferences don't go anywhere, I hope. I hope I'm the number one vote or the number two biggest vote. And then the preferences go up till you get a 50% two-party preferred.
But the question was who you're preferencing, so who is your number two?
Number
Who's your
two,
last?
I will tell you, it's my good friend here, United Australia Party, Lib Dems, Christian Democrats, Jeremy Miller, Greens, Australian Workers' Party, and Fraser Anning's Conservative National Party.
The Christian Democrats that don't turn up, you've preferenced.
And yeah, as Jeremy just said,
So we could have someone that doesn't live in the area.
Would do the least damage.
Gary, would you like to comment? Or?
Thanks.
Yeah, well, personally, I believe it should be first past the post. As she said, whoever gets the most votes should win. But if that went that way, then a lot of the little parties and the people we have now would never get in. So the preference system has given an opportunity for smaller parties and other independents to get in. So it's a bit of what you want. It's personally, to me, first past post, but then it cuts out a lot of other people and a lot of other policies. And that was the system that we have, and it's a system, and you give your preferences to who you think is going to suit you the best, and that's the system. I may not agree with it, but that's what we've got.
So who did your preference?
So who's your
Who did your preference?
That's the question.
Answer the question.
Number one.
Mr. Number one, which was the with the Liberal National Party. Yes.
And that was a deal between the two parties?
No, it was a deal between the parties. Yes, it was a deal between the parties. Yes.
Thanks for that. Phil would just like one very quick short. The question was about preferences, not about taxes.
Yes.
And it's not a tax. I don't know how many times we have to say this. It's a concession. It's a gift. We are restructuring so that we go back in terms of what David was mentioning, or incidentally, he didn't actually mention me. I'm not quite sure where I am on the preferences, but I can get a call there. I guess I'm 9. And I didn't put David last. Just think that through. It's not a tax. It's a concession which we are going to bring the policy back to where Keating and Hawke set it. That's what we're doing. And the funds that we are going to get from that come back to all Australians. So I just want to clear that one up, because this was about preferences and it wasn't